Today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new card Wishiwashi EX from the new set Celestial Guardians. I took this card and I built a really good deck that we can use in rank to get a ton of wins. So let's jump right into it. Alright guys, so in the new set there's this awesome card called Wishiwashi EX. I built this whole deck around him. I'm going to jump right into the EX, something usually I don't do, but it'll kind of explain the entire deck just based on his abilities. So Wishiwashi EX, awesome art. 170 HP, water type. For 3 water energy can do the attack School Storm, which is 30 damage plus 40 more for each Wishiwashi or Wishiwashi EX you have on your bench, right? So Wishiwashi he's kind of a double Pokemon. He's these little fish that form the big fish, right, in the game. So he has 2 cards here. It's Little Wishiwashi. This guy, he has only 30 HP, and for 1 water energy can do Call for Family, which you put 1 random Wishiwashi or Wishiwashi EX from your deck onto your bench. So this card is obviously pretty bad. 30 HP is really not good. His attack's actually decent, right, but it's pretty much only good if you go second and they can't knock you out. It's the only time you ever really want to be in with Wishiwashi, and even then you really don't want to be in with him. But the main idea of this deck is to get a Wishiwashi EX and have the bench be Wishiwashi EX, Wishiwashi, and Wishiwashi, right? So we kind of built that around his. I had to put this Palkia in here because I don't know if you guys have been playing ranked recently, but there's this Orikoro deck going around, and it has the ability where EX Pokemon just can't damage it. So Palkia is going to kind of clog up our deck. It's kind of annoying that we have to run this, but I do think having a Pokemon who can block EX damage is actually really good for the game. I think it builds a lot of deck diversity. But that's why we have this Palkia. So our idea here is Wishiwashi, 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 and then we had to throw the Palkia here, but we don't really want to be using Palkia. We pretty much just want to get to Wishiwashi EX and build them up. We have 2 Pokeballs because we really have to get our bench full, and they're all basic. There's this interesting, super good new card called Fishing Net. This is from the new set, and it's an item where you put a basic water Pokemon from your discard pile in your hand. So this is, pretty directly made for Wishiwashi. So if I have Wishiwashi baby version out first, right, and I do Call for Family, then I get knocked out, then I bring up the big Wishiwashi, I don't lose this Wishiwashi because I can just pull one of my fishing nets and just throw them right back on the bench. Or I guess it goes in my hand, but right back on the bench. Super good. Super strong. Super consistent, I'd say. It's getting to the 3 energy pretty much means you win every game, unless you're super late. You're pretty much never going to miss having a Wishiwashi in either turn 1 or turn 2, a big Wishiwashi. We have 2 Pokeballs, 2 fishing nets, 2 giant capes. It's really good to throw a giant cape on this Wishiwashi and the big Wishiwashi. Getting to 190 is just amazing, right? Because you'll see, we have some other cards to play around with that. We have 2 Professor's Research. You have to find your cards. 2 Misties. So this deck does have turn 1 potential. It's like Articuno but better, right? Articuno needed 3 energy. He does 60 damage. If Wishiwashi gets 3 energy, he's doing 150 damage max with all his Wishiwashis. So 3 energy, turn 1 potential, 150 damage. And we have these Iridas. This is kind of why I have the cape, right? We kind of just want to have a ton of HP because we're going to be healing a ton with these Iridas. 40 damage from any water Pokemon. And not any water Pokemon. Any Pokemon that has water energy. So we could have both Wishiwashis going and healing them and stuff. It's super good. 2 reds because we're doing 150, and getting to the 170 level means we can knock out Giratinas with capes. We can knock out Incineroars who are weak to water, which is going to be super important because we're going to run into a lot of them, most likely. We have 2 reds, and we have this Guzma, which is pretty much used to knock off capes from other Pokemon. Poison Barbs, capes, and stuff like that. There's a lot of Solgaleos going around. And if you do red, you get Solgaleo into knockout range. You get him down to 10 HP, and then he knocks himself out. That's the idea there, too. So we actually have a good range of damage on all the meta decks right now. The worst deck, I should say, not the bad deck. The worst deck we can run up against is Masquerada Beedrill, or like Masquerada, any other variant, pretty much. Decidueye is good against us. The grass types are not our friends here. Masquerada is very good against Wishiwashi. But that's the deck, guys. I'm going to jump right into ranked, and I'll cut right back when I get a game. Look how cool this art is, though. The golden water and it's swimming. It's awesome. All right, guys, so I'll cut right back when I get to my first game. And rank's back up now, so we're good to go. All right, guys, we found our first opponent. I'm going to guess it's a Solgaleo deck. I've played a decent amount of rank, probably 5 or 6 games. I think I'm on a win streak right now. I haven't seen a Lunala deck yet. So interesting. So if we draw Misty on our free draw here, we could attack. I was playing this deck a little bit and I used a Misty and I hit 8 heads. It was absurd. I tried to get a screenshot, but I wasn't quick enough. I was literally like blown away. 8 heads. Ooh, we didn't get any way to get more Wishiwashis. We didn't even get a Misty there. It looks like we're up against Weavile. I don't think Weavile really got improved by the new set. This guy might just be running an old deck. I'm trying to think. Did Weavile get anything? Wheezing just poisons, I think. This guy's going for the big damage. I think we have an Irida. If we don't get Misty. But we're going to want Misty if we get that. Because we can... Yep, unfortunate. But not the end of the world. We can be a little bit slower against a super... If this was like Solgaleo, we might like already be lost. Also, see, Palkia kind of bricked our deck there. We really don't want Palkia. We really just want Wishiwashi and the other Wishiwashi. We just want Wishiwashi, 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 Wishiwashi. What does this do? He just poisons, right? Oh no. Oh no, baby Wishiwashi. Maybe we should have caped Wishiwashi. I didn't even consider Sabrina. Yeah, so you do have that weakness. That's why you really want to get the other Wishiwashi EX down. So we kind of have a tank. But the nice thing is, we can just fishing net him back. Oh, nice. He won't have 2 Sabrinas, right? Watch, he's going to be back-to-back. Yeah, so hopefully next turn we can just start knocking out his Pokemon. Hopefully we get another Pokeball or something. Even our own Sabrina would be good if we can knock out one of his EXs this turn. Because we're about to get poisoned and tackled and all these other things. Yeah, no Misty was very unlucky. This deck does rely on Misty a lot, like getting at least 1 heads. Just speeding up the process, right? Hopefully we get a Misty. Of course we didn't get... I think we actually do enough damage either way. I think we do 110 without the last one. I think we should be good, right? You do 70? Yes. Yeah, so we're gonna live here. I guess we're probably gonna win. We really just need to get our other Wishiwashi. To get our last little chunk of damage. But we have red. We can't knock either of these Pokemon out. We really just... Yeah, I think it's just going to come down to us getting our last Wishiwashi. I think we have a decent chance because we still have... You know, if we get Pokemon Professor, if we get Pokeball, we are now kind of drawing into the Wishiwashi still. And, you know, we obviously can just draw Wishiwashi. I think we have, like, probably 6 cards left in the deck, I would guess. We've kind of gone through a lot here. Alright, so it's Wishiwashi or loss. That's... Oh, no. Yeah, I don't really see a way. The only way I see out of this... Oh, that's so sad. Maybe we could try this, right? We can retreat. We can Misty. Nothing. So sad. Yeah, it was worth a try. Might want to put a leaf on this deck, actually. Oh no, he's pulling Wishiwashi back. He's got Cyrus and Sabrina. I actually kind of need it on the Weavile deck. Yeah, I mean, we got pretty unlucky. If we had the Wishiwashi there, then we were good. We also didn't get any bonus from Misty that game. We also drew Palkia with our Pokeball instead of the other Wishiwashi. He also just had really good cards against us there, you know. Sabrina plus Cyrus. Yeah, I don't think this deck is the top of the meta, but I actually do think it's very good. Especially because it has the potential to just win turn 1 / turn 2 with Misty, right? I wish there was some way. I wish Wishiwashi was a little bit stronger, like the baby one. I don't think Wishiwashi EX is so strong that it had to be a 30 HP Pokemon. It could be a 50. 30 is just knocked out by everything. Yeah, and I don't really love this opening. I wish this was a big Wishiwashi. Oh. I guess we could do this. Hopefully we flip at least one so we can call for family. We're gonna get like 10 here. Look at that, 3. Imagine we had big Wishiwashi right there. The game would have been over. At least we can call 1 in here. Of course we call in the other baby one. This guy's gonna just go straight to like Solgaleo. Yeah, that would have been amazing if we just... Imagine this, Palkia. Palkia always just gets me. I should have... I don't know, I can't really play around the idea of Palkia getting those 3 energy. I mean, we would have won. But... I wish we just got big Wishiwashi. This is probably Lunala. This is cool, I haven't seen Lunala. The good thing is we one-shot Giratina. Alright, this is unbelievable. I think we're gonna get one-shot by Lunala. I think that's what's gonna happen. Whoa. I'm just drawing completely dead. Alright. At least we're definitely getting 1 here. I think I'm owed a triple flip on Misty to make up for what just happened. And I'm owed the other Wishiwashi. He's gonna go Lunala here. Oh, thank God. He didn't have Lunala and Rare Candy. I haven't seen anyone use Cosmium. I've seen people only go Rare Candy. The nice thing is he can't one-shot us if we can get our big Wishiwashi in. Alright, I said it. We're owed... I'll take 2 heads. I'll take 2. Or 0, right? Alright, so this is going to be a very tough game to win. I don't really see a path for us unless he just bricks for a while. Because he can just move Giratina up here. What does Alakazam do? Oh, he just does a big snipe. Not a big snipe, like a big nuke. I feel like this guy's just like letting us exist. We'll do that. I guess Cosmium's kind of clogging up this because he doesn't have Leaf, right? He kind of has a lot of other cards. 3 energy for Retreat is actually a lot. So hopefully he doesn't have a Leaf. Yeah, Alakazam can't one-shot us. I'm pretty positive. What is it? 30 for each, 30 extra for each energy. Alright, we gotta get big Wishiwashi here. That'd be awesome. Alright, big Wishiwashi. Then we can knock out this Cosmium, even with his, like, ability. This has to be, like, the most unlucky run I've ever done. Yeah, that's unbelievable. We really need our other Wishiwashi. I don't really see a way for us to win. We have way too much energy on these Wishiwashis. Not the big one. Because he could just retreat Giratina. Obviously I knock him out, right? But I don't really have a way to get 3 energy onto Pokemon because we already double Mistied and got nothing off either of them. I think we double Mistied, right? Or do we only do 1? Yeah, we double Mistied. Do I have Irida at least? I don't know what the plan is here, unless he has a Rare Candy. Alright, I think he threw by a lot there. There's no reason to bring in Cosmog. This is crazy. Literally the last card in the deck. We can actually get our second Wishiwashi going, because he's taking forever. Yeah, he let us back in the game. We should not have won this. He should have just went to Giratina right there. Now he's probably going to go Alakazam, I would imagine. Right? Alakazam can't one-shot us. And then we're going to one-shot him. And we're going to have our other Wishiwashi ready once he knocks us out with Giratina. Yeah, the good thing about Wishiwashi, there's a couple good things. It's a pretty strong card. But 190 HP is crazy. Yeah, and he conceded. He knew. He misplayed a ton there. We really shouldn't have won that. But we'll say it's like kind of karma because we had crazy bad luck. Alright, so we had crazy bad luck, but we won. So we'll take it. Yeah, I want to play against a Lunala deck. I think, well, I'm assuming that was Lunala, but he just couldn't draw into it. But yeah, I still haven't played a Lunala. But I really want to. I think Solgaleo is a lot better. But I think Lunala Mewtwo is actually still good. But I also have not pulled a single Lunala. So I can't even try it out or make a video. This is... Why am I getting so unlucky here? Are we going first? Offing again? Is this like meta that I don't know about? This is great. I'm gonna be... Can I get one here? None. Oh, I really like this like Wishiwashi idea, but running Misty just gives me agita, right, when it doesn't work. I'm drawing these baby Wishiwashis over and over again. Not hitting my Misties. I want to get like a clip of just winning a game. Oh, is this the same guy that we played against the Weavile? Looks like the same guy. We got the same bad luck as that time too. Actually, I think that time we had at least 2 Wishiwashis in the deck. Here we have nothing. Yeah, so hopefully, yeah, so we're getting knocked out here. It's like so ridiculous, right? I don't even want to spend time with this Wishiwashi. Like, he's just getting knocked out anyway. So I don't even need to use a supporter. I mean, at least we can bring the baby Wishiwashi back, but... Yeah, when we draw dead against... I mean, we already seen what happens when we played this deck once, right? When you draw dead against it, you just lose. Yeah, unless we get Misty here. The best case scenario is we get Misty here from our draw, right? Then we take the coughing out, we fishing net. Oh. Alright, well. I don't even want to put him on the bench yet in case, because this guy has Sabrina and Cyrus, I remember. He's about to get wheezing and poison us, so we're gonna have no HP. And he has Weavile, he can Darkrai Weavile us. Well, actually Weavile doesn't have energy yet, which is good. So we actually can't do anything crazy. Yeah, we can knock this coughing out. But we need to flood the bench. It's gonna be the same scenario as last time. We really need a lot of cards. Of course we get... We're just gonna put these Wishiwashis down and he's going to one-shot us. One-shot one of the little ones. The nice thing is, if we do somehow pull our last Wishiwashi, we can still win. It's literally the same exact play as last time. We're going to be at about the same amount of HP, but we're not going to have the one-shot because we're missing one of our Wishiwashis. How much HP do we have? 30? Yeah, I just want the... I don't even want to mess around here. He can't even knock us out. There's no way for him to get 10 damage, right? Yeah, you got close. Wishiwashi for the reverse sweep. Oof. Yep. Should we just concede? It's crazy we played the same guy. We lost the same way twice. If Wishiwashi comes or Professor's Research, we have like a million cards to find Pokemon, right? Can't find the last Wishiwashi. That's just the way it goes, though, sometimes. Yeah, it's the same guy. Alright, let's go play another game. Let's get a win. Tired of losing. I'll have to run the Solgaleo deck. I might play for a while tonight and try to get back into Ultra Ball. I definitely want to get Master Ball this season. I think it's definitely possible. I didn't play a ton last season. And I already have... Oh, I wish we had Misty. I already have a bunch of the meta cards and stuff. I already have 2 Solgaleos. I have 2 Incineroars. I have like all the supporters, all the items. I'm trying to think of what I'm missing. Oh, this is cool. Clodsire, I haven't seen him in a while. Alright, I want to get Misty. And I want to get 3 heads. And I want to one-shot the Wooper. That'll make me happy. Yeah, but I love Paladin Clodsire. This is like one of my favorite. This is probably why I didn't rank up so much. I was too busy running Paladin Clodsire. Yeah, Poison's really good against us because we just have a lot of HP. Rocky Helmet on the Darkrai is interesting. Alright, we got the Misty actually. Alright, 2. 2 here is amazing. I'll forgive everything that happened. One more. Alright, so this is why it's so strong. They're one of the reasons. I think it's pretty, even if you don't, you kind of need like 1 energy from Misty. We don't really have any other energy acceleration, but even if you don't get the full Misty, it's still really good. Using Wishiwashi, because he just does so much damage, has a ton of health. I wish, actually I don't know, I was going to say I wish it was 2 energy and less damage, but I think I actually like the way they have it set up. Yeah, I know there's no way we're getting our other Wishiwashis. They always love to hide. I kind of wish Fishing Net could be used. Should we red? Yeah, we're probably going on an Irida if he gets more. Well, we don't even need, if we knock out Darkrai, it's over. I kind of wish Fishing Net could just find water basic Pokemon. I kind of wish it let you choose discard pile or deck. That would make this deck, I think it would honestly just be good. I don't think it would even be crazy. Because I don't think this deck is really on the same tier as Solgaleo, like I was saying. I think it's really fun, and I think it's winnable. I think it's like A tier. Remember, we did the deck ranking before this set came out. There we go, we got the concede. Alright, I said we were only gonna play one more, we're gonna play one more. Because I love the Wishiwashi deck. I also just love Wishiwashi. The thing I don't love is the secret art for Wishiwashi EX. I'm glad I got the full art, not the secret art. You know, if I got the secret art, I still use it, but I'm not really in love with it. I think that's the only art they missed with on this set. I think the Solgaleo and Lunala are amazing. The Incineroars were so good. Decidueye's really nice. Who else was a highlight? Alolan Marowak has a really good art. I really want to make a deck around him. I just wish there was a fire Cubone. I know there's not an Alolan Cubone, so that's kind of why it doesn't exist in this game, right? But it'd be really fun if it did. Which is, I feel like the energy is always a spoiler. Oh, look at this. We can get the full set. I wish we had a Misty. Alright, no Palkia. Yes. No Palkia, no Palkia. I want to get the full set down, turn 1. No, Palkia, you ruined it. Hopefully we get the last one here. Oh, I mean, we don't even have to put it down yet. It's kind of just a Sabrina target. I mean, we already have the other big Wishiwashi down, so we're fine either way, but... So I could have put him down. Doesn't matter, really. What we really want is a Misty here. and we really don't want him to get set up. I mean, if he gets a Solgaleo, I mean, he can't. Actually, if he gets a Solgaleo like next turn, we're gonna be in trouble. This is very similar to the Solgaleo deck I was running. I was running it with Dialga. I think Dialga is actually bad on it. I think it should just be 2 Skarmories, 2 Solgaleo lines. Yeah, the energy on Dialga. I mean, I don't know. I thought it was good, so maybe I won't comment. Because my initial thought was the same thing. Dialga, Solgaleo, because, I mean, you can just switch out. I mean, he's kind of energy inefficient here, right? Because he wants to attach at least 1 energy to Cosmog. The nice thing about Cosmog is you can teleport, so you don't even have to waste the retreat, right? Yeah, I'm sure he'll go into Dialga. The nice thing is we can one-shot Dialga. Oh, he has Rowlet, I guess, for Decidueye. Yeah, so he can't attack us this turn. If we can get a Misty... we can't even get to our Wishiwashi, though. We can do a lot of damage. Yeah, I was gonna say, we're definitely... Of course we hit that one, right? Because we can't even get the one-shot. But we might as well hit him here. Because we know we're never gonna find the other Wishiwashi either way. But I'm anticipating... I think we should be good. We'll be at 130, unless he has a red. Also, we have Irida for next turn. So we can heal up. I'm assuming he'll Metallic Turbo us. We can heal that up plus 10. That's not going to save you, buddy. We just did 110 damage. Yeah, so we can heal up. Oh, we're going to take Rocky Helmet. Actually, no, we'll be good. We'll be good, we'll be good. It'll be close, but we'll be good. We're definitely gonna need... We're actually getting lucky because he's missing. Nice Solgaleo here. Maybe he has it actually. He doesn't need to place it down yet. Yeah, but we need to get one more knockout, and we're gonna have our other Wishiwashi getting powered up. We don't really need the other Wishiwashi on the deck, or on the bench here, because we're not gonna one-shot Solgaleo either way. And he probably won't be able to heal enough to heal like 220 damage. And we have a red if so. Yep. Concession. Alright guys, let's wrap it up there. Let's end on a win. A nice cohesive win against Solgaleo, right? That was awesome. What an awesome deck. Yeah, I'm Great Ball 2. We have a little bit of a win streak going. Probably, I think we can get to Ultra Ball today or tomorrow. I'm probably going to do another video after this. So hopefully, you know, we get a bunch of wins. But thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And also comment down below what you think of the Wishiwashi deck. If you've been pulling for him, he comes from the he comes from the Lunala side, I think. I'll have to double check. I think I've been pulling on the Lunala side to get him. But comment down below if you think I should add or change anything in the deck, if there's something I missed from the new set. I think this is a very cohesive and complete deck. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you tomorrow with another video. We're probably going to do Solgaleo next, so look out for that.